I made every player in the NBA 1 foot tall. Then I took the 32 best players at 1 foot and put them in a 1v1 tournament. And starting off in round 1, we have Joel Embiid facing off against Victor Wembanyama. And at 1 foot tall, the game was way too glitchy. The players couldn't even play. So I made them 2 feet tall. Then again, at 2 feet tall, the game was still unplayable. The players still couldn't actually just play a normal game of 1v1. So I made them 3 feet tall. And finally, the game was a lot more normal, and we were finally able to run this 1v1 tournament. And Victor Wembanyama started with a win, beating Embiid 23-17. Next up, Kyrie Irving beat Donovan Mitchell 24-20. Kevin Durant beat Trae Young 23-6. Steph Curry beat Damian Lillard 22-12. DeMar DeRozan with a massive upset over Luka Doncic, beating him 21-15. Ja Morant beat Tyrese Halliburton 21-12. SGA beat De'Aaron Fox 21-17. Anthony Edwards beat Domantas Sabonis 22-11. Nikola Jokic beat Zion Williamson 23-0. Jaylen Brown beat Jalen Brunson 22-20. LeBron James beat Pascal Siakam 21-15. Then we had another upset with Paul George beating Anthony Davis 21-2. A big thing when these players are so short is their three-point shooting, so players that aren't great at threes aren't going to do well in this tournament. But up next, Paulo Banchero upset Giannis Antetokounmpo 22-16. Again, it was that three-point shooting. Kawhi Leonard beat Jimmy Butler 21-11. LaMelo Ball upset Jason Tatum 22-12. And then lastly in the first round, Devin Booker beat Tyrese Maxey 21-12. Hopping into round number 2 now, we are down to only 16 players. And starting off, we got Wembanyama facing Kyrie Irving. This game was a battle. It was back and forth the entire time. In a normal 1v1, because of how tall Wemby is, he would just destroy Kyrie. But this game was super close, and Wemby had a 19-17 lead. But from here, Kyrie was able to hit back-to-back threes to win 23-19. Next up is Steph Curry versus Kevin Durant. Both of them are elite three-point shooters, but Durant was able to get the first dunk of this tournament. I wasn't even sure if it was possible for these players to dunk at this height, but it helped Durant take an early 14-6 lead. Curry was able to make a comeback, and everything was tied up at 17. They managed to each hit another three to tie it at 20, and Curry was able to hit a deep 2 to win 22-20. Next up is DeMar DeRozan versus Ja Morant. Things again were close to start this game. Then DeRozan started taking over. He was able to take a 16-11 lead over Ja. From here, Ja didn't let DeRozan score for the rest of the game though, winning 23-16. After them was Anthony Edwards versus SGA. SGA dominated Ant to start the game, getting all the way up to a 17-9 lead, but then Ant finally started hitting shots and brought it all the way back to being tied 17-17. From here, SGA hit 2 threes in a row to win 23-17. Next up is Jaylen Brown versus Nikola Jokic. In a normal 1v1, Jokic would dominate this game, being a center, but with both players at 3 feet tall, Jaylen Brown led the entire time with his three-point shooting, ultimately winning 21-12. Next, we got Paul George facing LeBron James, and yet again, we had another really close game. After going back and forth the entire time, it was Paul George hitting the game winner to win 21-17. Next up is Paulo Banchero versus Kawhi Leonard, and you guessed it, yet again, we had a really close game. It was back and forth the whole time, and this time it was Kawhi Leonard hitting the game-winning 3 to win 22-17. And the final match of round number 2 is Devin Booker versus LaMelo Ball, and this game wasn't close at all. Devin Booker dominated the entire game, winning quite easily 23-9. Hopping into the quarterfinals now, and we are down to only 8 players, and first up is Kyrie Irving versus Stephen Curry. Yet again, this game was really close. I feel like if these two weren't on the same side of the bracket, they could have been the two to make the finals. Kyrie led the game 18-17, but Curry was able to hit back-to-back threes with his takeover to win 23-18. Next, we had Ja Morant facing SGA, and SGA dominated the game to start. He was able to get up 17-9 over Ja, but then Ja managed to make the comeback, taking an 18-17 lead, and he hit a 3 to win the game 21-17. After then, we had Paul George facing Jaylen Brown, and this game wasn't close at all. ball. Jaylen Brown led all game and even had a 20-12 lead at one point. Paul George managed to score once more to get to 15, but in the end, the finals MVP won 23-12. And the final match of the quarterfinals saw Kawhi Leonard facing Devin Booker, and we were back to the close games. It was back and forth the entire time. I feel like I've said that way too many times this video, but everything was tied up at 18, and it was Devin Booker hitting the game-winning three to win 21-18. We are down to our final 4 players now, and for our first matchup, we got Ja Morant facing Steph Curry. Steph Curry gets to start with the ball since he is the higher seed, the higher overall. And if I were to pick someone to win this, it would be Steph. He's the better three-point shooter, and that's really what matters the most when you're only 3 feet tall. I mean, Ja Morant can probably still dunk, so it would be cool to see a dunk from him, but it's just a lot of three-point shots because the three-point players just can't get to the line to block them. I mean, on the inbound, you're just pretty much wide open. Ja Morant gonna pull up yet again right here. That one is no good. Steph Curry gets the rebound, and I'm assuming he's running to the three-point line. Ja Morant is so far away. Steph Curry with the step back. Ja with a good contest, but Steph still hits it. Surprised he didn't just pop that three right away. He does that a lot. Hits another three-pointer. He's got his takeover badge now. He's just gonna pop another three. That one is no good, though. I mean, if Curry's missing threes like this, then Ja might have a chance to come back here, but no, Ja can't hit anything either. Ja with the rebound. He's gonna drive to the basket. No, he stops his dribble and misses the shot. I was hoping he'd dunk it right there. You're not gonna have a lot of power at this height either. There we go. Steph finally hits another three. He's up 12-3. Curry, little step back right there. That was kind of crazy. And he hits another three. He can win it right here if he hits this. And he is. Curry wins that one really easily. And moving on to our other Final Four matchup, we got Devin Booker facing Jaylen Brown. Devin Booker gets to start with the ball. He's a 94 overall. Jaylen Brown, a 92 overall. Usually both these guys would be eliminated so much earlier in these 1v1s. It's usually just centers dominate, but as long as you can shoot pretty well, you'll do pretty good in this. He's just going to keep to the three-point shooting, and he finally misses one. I'm not sure what it is with these players that just makes them not drive. I think it's just because they think they're wide open every time. Also, they're so short that it takes them like the entire shot clock to drive to the basket anyways. Another three from Jaylen Brown. That one's no good. Devin Booker with the ball. Wide open. He's going to drain that. These players have gotten so much worse at shooting, though, now that they're shorter. Jaylen Brown hits another shot, and Jaylen Brown has his takeover badge. It's a slashing badge, but he's still going to shoot here. Very interesting strategy. Devin Booker again from three. That's another bucket. Now Devin Booker is going to be pretty open right here. Yep. And that's another bucket for him. 18-9 for Devin Booker. Just needs one more shot to fall, and he can't get it there. Maybe Jaylen Brown can make a comeback here. No, good D by Devin Booker, but Jaylen Brown still hits it. Brown going a little further up, takes the deep two, can't hit it. Jaylen Brown with the rebound, though, in the post now. Gonna put up the shot, good D, but Jaylen Brown hits it anyways again. He's only down by 4 points now. Pulling up from three again. That one's no good. Devin Booker with the board. He's probably just gonna shoot here, try to end the game. And that is a bucket. Devin Booker is moving on to the finals. And of course, making our way to the finals, we got Devin Booker playing Steph Curry. Curry was the 9 seed in this tournament at a 95 overall, and Devin Booker was the 11 seed at a 94 overall. But Steph Curry taking the three-point lead. Gonna put up the three again. That's a bucket. Imagine if he just hit 7 threes straight here. Now he misses. But does he get his own rebound? Yes, he does. Pulls up. I don't know why he pulled up for that. These 3-foot players play so weird. They just chuck up terrible shots. Is that a three-pointer? It doesn't matter. Steph Curry's bricking everything. But Devin Booker finally gets a rebound. Devin Booker now, I think his foot was on the line. It doesn't matter. He misses. Steph Curry now puts up that shot. That's a bucket. 9-0 for Steph. He's got his takeover badge. He might not miss anymore. 12-0. Another three. 15-0 for Steph Curry. Will this be a 21-0? Another three. Good D by Devin Booker. It doesn't matter. 18-0 for Steph Curry. And the game-winning three is no good. Devin Booker gets the rebound. Can Devin Booker put up at least 3 points here? Yes, he does. He does not get 21-0'd. No naked mile for him. Steph Curry gets the rebound here. Where is he going? You got to clear the ball first. He's going to drive this time. Can he get a dunk? No, he misses the layup. He misses the layup. And it's out of bounds. Whose ball is that? Oh, no, it's Steph Curry's ball. He has another chance to win here. Good D by Devin Booker, though. And Curry misses again. He cannot hit this final three. Devin Booker now from three. That's a bucket. Got to hit a lot of threes if he wants to come back here. Hits another one. 3 more threes, and he can tie this up. And he finally misses. Steph Curry again from 3 for the win. And finally, he ends the game. Steph Curry is our 1v1 champion if everyone in the NBA was 3 feet tall. It would have been cool if it actually worked with everybody at 1 foot tall. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to check out this one right here. Anyways, I'll see you next time. Peace.